I want to show you guys how I went from this to... I don't even feel like I wear that much makeup, but a lot of you on YouTube do sometimes request for a simplified version of my everyday makeup. So I thought, you know what, whenever I do go out and I meet up with friends, or just, you know, during the day, or I do grocery shopping, or I even go to the gym, I do actually wear something very, very, very minimal that makes me look like I have great skin and my eyes are all open and my lips are so glowy. So I thought I'll show you guys how I do that. Okay, first of all, it's really important that you moisturize your skin really, really well. No matter how good your makeup is or how expensive your makeup is, if your skin's not looking its greatest because of the skincare that you're not, the right skincare that you're not using, or the right food that you're eating, or whatever, you know, all these things do make a difference. So at this moment in time, I scar very, very easily. So I have a few scars. I have a fresh tiny little spot yesterday, which I picked. I know you're not supposed to, but I have a very bad habit that I've had all my life, and it's not gonna go away. I haven't completely threaded my eyebrows as well, so please don't mind it. And just so that the sound quality is great in here, I have turned off my aircon, so I'm gonna be sweating while I do this makeup tutorial, so please bear with me. But yeah, so basically all you really need is 3 products to do what I do, okay? Maybe a few more, but they are tools really. So you need a good concealer. So I use my NARS Radiant Concealer, Creamy Concealer in Sucre d'Orge. You'll need a good powder, any sort of translucent or very, very light sort of powder. Loose powder would be ideal. The one that I use is the Laura Mercier. But honestly, it's like, I mean, I do swear by it. It's such an amazing product. But if you feel like you can't get a hold of it, or you find it a little bit pricey, then any other powder is fine as well. And a very nice pinky lip gloss. So just like something very sheer. So when I say pink, I don't mean you wear pink like I'm talking about. Something actually that matches your natural lip color. Right, so that's what we need. And then in terms of tools, obviously a brush for the powder. I am going to use a lash color that I'm going to show you as well, and a sponge if you need a sponge for your concealer or whatever. So looking at my face, what I can see is I can see a bit of tiredness, so I can see a little bit of the bags under the eyes. I see the scars. I do see a little bit of redness in the skin, so I have a lot more red in my skin than yellow, I think. And obviously if you didn't do your brows, you would hopefully do your brows as well. So this is my condition at the moment. So the first thing that I do is use my concealer, and I first just go right under the eye here, and then I use a little bit of the product everywhere where there's a bit of a scar. I mean, it seems like that's a lot, but you know, I'm probably just exaggerating a little bit. Now, I'm just gonna take a beauty blender, okay, a mini one, and I'm just gonna start with the under eyes first. For this one, you need very little product, okay, so you don't want that whole Kim Kardashian under eye, which I tend to do usually. So this is just... I like this concealer because it's very great for every skin type. So even if you have dry, even if you have oily, whatever it is, this Radiant Creamy Concealer I feel works very, very well. So yeah, that would be one thing that I would definitely recommend for you to invest in. Now I'm taking the sponge again, and I'm just gonna very lightly go around the areas where I've applied the product as well. And can you see, like, when the product sort of transfers, I'm just kind of blending it into the skin. So like here, I'm not just gonna press just on that area, because all I'm then doing is removing the product. I'm kind of going around it and sort of spreading it around so it blends around the skin. Yeah, I mean, this one I can't, there's a bump, so that one I can't do anything about because it is a fresh spot. Yeah, do you think this is starting to look so much like just a bit more flawless? And I didn't do anything, this is just concealer. You know, sometimes when you wear concealer just on its own like this, like the same method that I use, you can visibly see the difference between your skin tone and the concealer. It's like you have these little patches. What I like about this NARS one is that it doesn't actually do that. I think it's the texture of it. It just like blends so easily with the rest of the skin. So I can see just a little bit of patches here and there, so I'm just gonna make sure it's all spread out a little bit more. Yeah? Yeah, I think that's a good job done. Now I'm gonna take a face brush. Any is fine, to be honest. And I'm just gonna get some of my Laura Mercier on the lid. I was gonna say Moody cleaning a vegetable. So basically put it in the lid and sorry. And just very lightly set it. Because I mean you should set this just because it is only concealer. So the last thing you want is leave the house and then accidentally just like, you know, just touch it or with whatever, and then, you know, the concealer comes off, because that's obviously the only product that you're wearing. Yeah, I think this is a job well done, I feel. You can wear blusher, so I'm going to use the same, so I lied, more products guys, I'm sorry, but if you don't want the blusher, then don't. Majority of the time I don't wear a blusher, but I think I've just decided that I wanted a blusher. So I'm going to wear a pink blusher, and this one is called Orgasm from NARS. Sorry guys about the name, I don't name these, okay? I'm just going to get a little bit, and I'm just going to very lightly give myself almost like a bit of a flushed cheek, because you know when you want it to look like it's your skin and it's natural, like you know you are gonna look a little bit flushed, right? So I feel like, oh, this is just giving me a very, very, very light pinky glow. Eyebrows, I'm not doing anything at all. And then for the lashes, I'm not gonna wear mascara. You can if you want to. I've got my favorite lash color from Shu Uemura, and check this magic out. Okay, so lift your lid a little bit, make sure all the lashes are trapped, press several times. Okay, now look, ta-da, you know that looks good, right? And these are all my real lashes, but look at this and look at this. This looks like I've got mascara on. It's amazing. Okay, next one. This video better get loads of likes. I'm only kidding. Yeah? Okay, and now to finish it off, I mean, like I said, you can wear mascara if you want. If it's something that you're used to, you can. I'm kind of giving my lashes break, so I've not been wearing much on my lashes recently at all, because I'm just letting them grow and everything again, because I used to get semi-permanent lashes, which kind of destroyed my lashes, but yeah. And then I've got my favorite lip gloss from Charlotte Tilbury called High Society. So it's just a standard lip gloss, like this is like old school stuff in High Society. And can you tell like the difference between this one and the top lip? It's a very, very similar color to my natural lips, but it has that tiny bit of a pink, and it straight away picks up the blusher. Ta-da guys, this is like my everyday makeup that I've been wearing for the longest time now, and this is kind of, I don't go to this extent for the gym, but so something similar. And if I want to go grocery shopping, or if my husband's like, you have 5 minutes to get ready, this is my 5-minute makeover. What do you guys think? If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You know, of course, you know, give feedback. Tell me what sort of products you use to kind of get out of the house, like your 5-minute products, or what your top 3 products are, for example. And yeah, subscribe to my channel so you're constantly notified of my next video, because I feel like I just surprise you guys, you know. I'm not, I don't try and do a routine of the days. I just kind of randomly pick a date and I show something. And yeah, share, tell other people about it. And yeah, I hope this is a video that you guys can definitely recreate. Thank you.